Thank you. So good morning. I'm Jennifer Williams. I'm the Instructional Technology Coordinator, and I'm glad you're here for the Canvas mini session. So we'll have a series over the next 10 days, and I'll be going through specific parts of Canvas so that you can be well trained and ready to start school. Thank you so much, everyone, for responding. So I logged into Canvas. I got to Canvas by going to the class link or going to the website, newton.instructure.com. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you that again. It's newton.instructure.com. So if you don't know how to get to Canvas, if you're home and you don't have your home computer and you can't remember how to get the class link, you can always type in newton.instructure.com and that will bring you to Canvas. Right now, I'm in a course. So I went to my dashboard, I chose a course I wanted to go to, and now my page is blank. So I want to show you how to take this blank page and make it beautiful and enticing for your students to come in and feel at home and know where they're going. So I want to go ahead and first show you this. So at the front of your page, in order to get something on a page, you have to press edit. So when you're here and there's nothing on your page, you may even see like a little link. You need to create a new page. So you're going to go to either on the left-hand side, you see where it says pages. And you can either view all pages. It depends if you have a course that already has pages. I have some pages in my course. And when you click on pages, you're going to click on the top right-hand corner, create a page. There's going to be a blank button. In the blank button here, you can type in what you want to name your page. So if I am a third grade teacher, in my home page, I may name third grade. If I am a third grade math teacher, then I may name my page third grade math. If I'm a high school social studies teacher and I teach the same thing all the time and I teach high school Georgia history or even biology, I would name my page that, right? So this is where your name goes in. On the page that's blank, the first thing I always think about is how do I want my page to be laid out? So I usually like the idea of having blocks. Like I like to have a picture, I like to have a table. So one of the most important things is where will you get your pictures, where will you get your tables? So I'm going to give you two hints right now. The first thing I always do when I get my pictures is I go to Canva. C-A-N-V-A. They have an educator's site, free for educators. It helps you get beautiful graphics that you can pop into Canvas. But you can also pop in beautiful pictures from Google. So to save us some time right now, I may go to Google and get a picture. But if I don't want to do that, then I can always go here in Canvas to the picture tab. So I'm going to upload an image, or I can get a course image. So if I have an image already in here, I can pop it in. I can upload an image, meaning I want a new image. The cool thing about when I press upload an image, if I click the second tab, splash, I can type in a word like third grade, and they will suggest some pictures for me. Let me type out the word. Third grade. So I'm going to go to Unsplash. I'm going to go to Welcome. And now they have suggested some welcome pictures. I'll choose this picture for our purposes, and I'm going to press Submit. So now I have this welcome image on my front page. It's so big, I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. That looks okay. And I may even want to center it. So I'm going to use this as a placeholder. I'm not satisfied with this picture just yet. It's not my aesthetic. It's kind of like boring and plain. So until I go to Canva, or if I go out to Google and find a picture, I'm going to use this picture right now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this tab that says Table. Creating a table is really helpful to get started. And on my home page, I definitely want to create a table so I can put things in order and it can be nice and neat. So for example, I'll click table, and I know that there are 5 days in a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I may want another tab for last week and this week. So 7 by 2. So for my thoughts, I would put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, last week, next week. I am going to go to one of my favorite sites. I can either do one or two things. I can type in the words. Okay, so I hope you see what I'm doing. I'm creating a table so my students know what's expected every day of the week. Since we're in virtual learning, it's good that the students know in advance, what are we doing? And they can refer back to yesterday and refer to tomorrow. So to make those connections. On my homepage, I want to make sure that I give them some information, like on Monday, these are the assignments I'm doing, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and Thursday. And I'll show you an example of it filled out. So here I have a table that I created. I have a welcome landing page. On my welcome page, I can have a picture of me. I can have a Bitmoji, a picture of me. I can have all my students send in pictures of themselves and kind of create a collage so that it can feel like a class feeling. But the most important thing is I have some content on my page. Whatever content you choose is fine. I will now save and publish this page. You want to save and publish the page because that way you can make it your home page. So I'm going to press save and publish. As I press save and publish, I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to click view all pages. My page was called 3rd grade. When I go over to the right, I'll notice that there's an ellipsis, these 3 dots stacked on top of each other. When I click those 3 dots, it says use as front page. I want this page to be my front page. When I go to the home screen, I'm going to go to the top right-hand corner, and now I'm going to choose the home page. Well, my front page, I can choose as my home page, and I press save. And now this is my home page. I did that pretty fast, so I'm going to do it again with a different page this time. I want my home page to be something that I can change every week, meaning I want to make sure that every week I have my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to pages. I want to view all pages. And I know that this week is the week of August 24th. I want to make this my home page. So I'm going to go to the right-hand side to my ellipsis, and I'm going to click. I have several options. My option that I'm going to choose right now is use this as front page. So now it went from the 3rd grade being my front page to the week of August 24th. So if you're like me and you want a weekly front page, then you can change it every week just by going to the ellipsis and clicking choose as front page. If I don't want this as my front page anymore, I can remove it. And now I can publish the page for August 30th, and I can make this my front page. Notice what happens, front page. But because it is August 24th, I'm going to use this page as my front page, and I am going to go home. When I go home, I notice that this is my new front page. Wait a second, that's not the page I want. So I have to click, let me do that again. Choose home page. My home page will be my front page, and press save. Now this is my new home page. I don't have anything on it, but if I did, then this would be my home page. So I'm going to go back to pages. Here's my front page, the week of August 24th, and I can start building. Now, I hate to build from scratch. So what I did was I went to the Commons. And in the Commons, if you type in, so on the left-hand side, there's the Commons. If you type in NCSS homepage, so NCSS homepage template, we've created a template for you to use in your classroom. So if you click on this and you click the button import download, you can put this into your class. So the class I was in was my super duper class. I can click this and I can import these home pages into my class. So what will that look like? Let me show you. So I'm going to go back to my class. It's a super duper class. I'm going to go to modules. And now I have different modules. I have different templates that I can use. So let me show you the first one. This is my favorite one, okay? Tables and emojis. So here is a table for my homepage. It has a picture. It tells you that this is gonna be, you know, helpful information, use your SMART goals. Here's my weekly schedule. And now I can take this template, I can press edit. And because it's a template, I can go ahead and put in class today. So reading, we're gonna be reading Because of Winn-Dixie, chapter 4, and we're doing characterization. In math, we're doing subtraction. In science, we're doing rocks and minerals. I only know this because this is what my daughter's doing this week in school. In social studies, she's doing map skills, longitude and latitude. And then I can put whatever else I want. So now the students know in class today on Monday, because this is the week of August 24th, we're doing these things, right? Of course, I would probably bold and highlight this because, you know, this looks like it's sitting there randomly. So bold and highlight everything, type in the words. Due today, even though we're doing all these activities, maybe the only thing that's due today is the characterization flip grid. So I say flip grid on characterization, and then I even give her a link to Flipgrid and a how to use Flipgrid. So that's the only thing I'm collecting today. And then maybe for homework, I want them to make a map of their room. So now my students know what's going on, and their parents have an idea of what's going on in reading, math, science, social studies for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what's going on, what happened. Was reoccurring, meaning read because of Winn-Dixie, what's going on next week. These are some things to the schedule for next week and for last week. I'm going to press save. So I want to now make this my homepage because I just changed it, right? So I'm going to make this homepage, and I'm going to change the name for August 24th. 2020. I'm saving it. I'm going to go to all pages. Here is my home page, August 24th, 2020. I'm going to use as front page. Remember that? When I go home, here is my front page. So now you know how to change your front page and how to make a front page. I want to tell you about some of the tools that are available. I told you that you can go to Commons. So if you like the idea of having a pre-made template,